Guys, in today's video, I'm going to tell you what to stop doing with your driver if you want to be a successful golfer. Right, so the first thing you want to do, guys, we all love having an adjustable driver. We all like the idea of changing weights, changing loft, changing shafts. Get fitted for your driver and stick to those specs. You can see here, I could move this changeable weight at the back if I wanted to. I got fitted to that spec. If I have a bad day with the driver, I'm not going to start experimenting with that. I'm going to stick to what the fitter said and try and think about the swing thoughts I need to get back into hitting good drives. I'm not going to change the shaft because guess what? I was fitted for that shaft, and I'm not going to change the loft because guess what, guys? You know where the comment section is below. Another thing, guys, if you're on the driving range before you play and you are hitting a lovely little fade, do not then think mid-round, you know what, I would love to play a draw. I would really impress all my friends if I played a draw. Play that fade, play the shot you've been playing all day. I've been playing a nice little draw all day, so that's what I'm going to hit down this par 5. Hopefully that's going to open it up and it's going to leave me a nice place to finish. That is absolutely perfect, just turning over. So guys, guess what I'm going to do on the next tee? Try and hit exactly the same shot. I'm not going to try and overcomplicate it, and I'm also going to... Oh, Foxy, that's a great drive. What drive are you using there?
Oh, same one.
Same one, oh.
Nobody's seen it that much, have they?
Well, could I try it, maybe?
Of course you can.
Don't do it!
Oh.
Also, guys, I'm not going to try all my friends' drivers just because they're hitting them well. This is something I see so often. If someone's playing well and their friend's not quite playing as well with their driver, I think, you know what, I'm going to try that driver because obviously that driver is better than my driver. Absolutely not. Work on your technique, and that might happen. Full video coming soon. Another thing which I see so often, guys, I see it in pro-ams that I play, and I see it when I play with my friends, and I see it when I play with quite a lot of amateur golfers. They've been fitted for a driver and then they go, you know what, I quite fancy this shaft instead. I quite fancy these other specs because these other specs are a little bit more macho. If my friends see me with a 9-degree driver and an extra stiff shaft, all of a sudden I'm a better golfer. That couldn't be further from the truth. Go and get what you get fitted for and use what specs are going to help your game. I've gone for a 6.0 low spin shaft and a 9-degree C1 setting. That's what works for me, and hopefully we can hit another one down here close to where that first ball has gone. If I'd have gone 8-degree and extra stiff, I wouldn't be hitting shots like this. Oh, that is a carbon copy. That is delightful. So another point that I see so often which makes people hit terrible drives is trying to force the ball up into the air. Do not try and force the ball airborne. I'll show you exactly what happens. This is something that so many mid-handicap golfers do, high-handicap golfers do. You'll set yourself up and you think, you know what, I feel really confident here. I've got 9 degrees of loft. I can get that ball up in the window that I want, load to the top of the backswing and hang back here. You'll see that that means I'm going to catch the equator of the ball and top it, and top it, and top it. That's a shot which so many people get wrong. Trust the loft. If Fox is going like this because he does it all the time. Guys, trust the loft on your driver, get a decent weight transfer in there, and then you'll be able to get that ball airborne without purposely trying to get it airborne. Like that. Another thing, guys, that so many people do wrong with their driver, guys, if you've done any of these so far, get in the comments below and let me know you struggle with it and let me know what you're going to do to alter that. Next point. As you can see there, Foxy absolutely ripped that drive. Oh, Foxy, that's a great drive. So what I need to do now is swing up, power up, and make sure I hit it past him. For me, I'm a PGA professional, Foxy's a 25 handicap golfer. It would be so embarrassing if I didn't hit it past him. Guys, you'd be amazed how often I hear that, how often people say, well, I need to hit it past him because I'm a better golfer than him, or because I'm stronger than him, or bigger than him. I don't know if this is a male thing, but the ladies on the LPGA Tour and ladies European Tour never do this. They just swing within themselves, hit so many fairways, it's scary, and that's exactly what you should be doing, guys. That's one thing I learned from playing in the ladies European Tour Pro-Am up at Dundonald. Do not try and hit it past your opponent, past your friends, past your dad, past your son, past anybody, because it doesn't work. You lose your rhythm, you don't hit it in the middle of the face, you end up even further behind them. Also, so you can see here, guys, we are on a par 5 and there is an out of bounds left. There isn't, but we'll say there is. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to try and cut that corner because I always hit a fade. And if I aim at the out of bounds, it's definitely going to fade back, and we know the score. So let's aim at that out of bounds. I've been hitting a fade pretty much all day, so I don't know why I wouldn't try and hit it just down that out of bounds line, because it's always going to fade back into that fairway for me. Oh no. Oh, it's not faded. It stayed, that's gone. It didn't go out of bounds, but that's what I'm trying to get at, guys. I see it so often. People aim at a lake, they aim at trees, they aim out of bounds, because I've been fading it all day. It's going to move back. You will always get caught out. The rule of thumb dictates you will get caught out. You're not going to hit it and hit the perfect shot you want to do. Give yourself a little bit of room for error. Aim at the fairway, aim away from the out of bounds. You're generally going to lower those scores. Another thing that I see so often, and this is literally scary, guys, don't think you can hit it further than you hit it. Whenever I give lessons on a launch monitor, whenever we do driver fittings, people go, you know what, James, I hit it 280 in the air, maybe 310 total. So you see a bunker at 275 and they go, you know what, I'm going to just hit it over that bunker. And I'm like, on what planet do you honestly think you can hit it over that bunker? Aim to the right of that bunker, aim to the left of that bunker. Do not think you're going to hit it further than you actually hit it. If you go on a launch monitor, guys, they are quite, what's the word? Where it brings you back down to earth. The word I'm actually looking for is humbling. Whenever you go for a lesson or a club fitting on a launch monitor, you'll be amazed just how humbling an experience it is, and you actually find out just how far you do hit it, so you don't end up trying to aim at a bunker you're never going to carry, or even a lake or a hazard, or like we mentioned earlier, that pesky out of bounds. Launch monitors are quite honest, you see, and they will tell you exactly how far you hit it, and if you know how far you hit clubs, fair enough, you can then try and play over a hazard. Well, maybe not over a hazard, to the side of a hazard, but you can start to play with your distances. Don't just think, I've got the brand new Titleist driver, I should be hitting this 300 yards in the air, so I'm just going to try and carry that because 1 out of 10 might do. That very, very rarely works, guys. The last point I'm going to give you is probably the best point. So if you're still here, guys, get in the comments below and let me know that you're still here. And let me know if you do this as well. Also throw a like on the video. Have we run out of balls? No, there's one left. There's one ball left. Guys, the big thing that I see everybody do, apart from when I play with tour pros, when I play with very, very elite golfers, people hold it like this. Literally like that. They grip on for literal grim death, and what that does is it actually stops you from making a good backswing. If I grip it really tight here, I can't set my wrists, I'm fighting that here, and that's basically where my swing can go. If I grip this club a little bit tighter, maybe 3-4 out of 10 max, almost as though I'm holding a little budgie in my hands or a little hamster in my hands, it's not going to go. I'm not going to release it, but I'm not going to harm it because that wouldn't be very nice. That's going to allow me to set the club properly, finish my backswing, and hopefully hit the best shots of the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button below. If you do any of those things, let me know in the comments. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Bye.